1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
Yo, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Alright. Good. Evening YouTube, my name's Alloy and welcome to Resident Evil 4 on the PS4. And really that's it. This is Resident Evil 4 on the PS4 and I'm gonna play this game. Just gotta reorient myself with this a little bit. Can I get the third one before he flies off? Yes, I can. Cool. Alright, so I've played this game a couple of dozen times over, actually. I used to just run this game over and over on the Wii to the point where where the methods and all the hidden treasures and stuff I can get in autopilot. And most of the stuff I know, like, for example, if you tried doing this, if you wanted to say, fuck this shit, I'm out, the game doesn't let you.
Not that way, cowboy.
And you get the line from this jerk, and you're forced to just come back. It's also this line over here from both these assholes.
Forget your makeup or something?
Yeah. It's also, I don't know, this was a line in Resident Evil, on the Wii, excuse me, where if you aim at them...
No estés odiando. Get this over with, will you?
Yep. Can't even shoot them. They're like, think of them as like the red shirts in every Star Trek game. Every Star Trek mission, excuse me. They don't last very long. And let's see. Our first sign of something eerie. And usually there's nothing in this, but I'll break it open anyway. Oh, there actually was something in it. And I should be able to just jump over this, right? Yeah. Yeah. Really no point in doing that, but you can do it.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is a great start. As soon as he dies, this happens.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Alright. So that happened. Yeah, well, he wasn't exactly friendly either. Anyway, so this game, I think, was probably the first game in the series that didn't have the fixed camera angles. Well, or rather, it was more the, or I should say, it's the first game in the series where it was over the third person. Damn it. Can't even get his... It's going great. There we go. Well, I could have gone infinitely smoother, but at least he had the decency to drop me an herb. So, you could, in this segment here, you do have the option to jump out the window. Fortunately, you jump out the window, you end up surrounded by those guys, and it's not a fun fight. So what was I saying? Yeah, this is the first game in the series where they didn't have, where it was over the shoulder, and this would later carry on in the game after this, and the game after that. And then Resident Evil 7, which was first person, and then the remake of 2 and 3, which followed this format as well. And speaking of 3, after I finished playing 3, I wanted to play this on the channel. So now we're doing it. Anyway, let's look down here. Not too much of a loss there, Leon. They weren't going to help you anyway. Bridge is out. Well, it's interesting to note that these guys actually don't, the two police officers actually didn't die in that crash. Or maybe they did, but as you'll see later on ahead, their bodies didn't stay in that area undisturbed. There's a typewriter here. I think this was also the first game in the series that featured kind of like no ink ribbon when you saved. You can save as many times as you want. But I'm banking that muscle memory and skill will save me here, so you shouldn't need to. So now, there are actually two ways you can handle that. You can either help him out this way, like I did, or you can shoot him out. Helping him out the way I did, he'll be relevant later. You'll see. I think there weren't any. I think that was the only trap in this area besides that one. And somewhere around here, I think was red herb. I gotta remember the controls again. Was it touchpad? Yes, it was touchpad. Okay. I'll read the signs anyway. Now, Pueblo of my 8th grade Spanish, which was a long time ago, serves me right. Pueblo is Spanish for house. Of course, I could get that wrong as well. Anyway, so these guys aren't very smart. So I can just do this. Okay, I can't do it on that one. I'll do it on this one. And bye. Yep. Saves me a bullet or two, or in this case maybe 3, considering what happened earlier. This game, even though when you look back on it, it isn't really horror-esque in the sense. When I played this game, when I first got this game as a kid, I was too much of a on the Wii. I was too much of a chicken to go into the first house, because that cutscene where the guy was watching you freaked me out. And we'll just look at this. Well, I'd also be a cheating wife. Not that I condone that sort of punishment for someone who cheats. So what I'm abusing a lot of right now is the fact that when you go to kick somebody, you're invulnerable. While you're locked in that animation, you're invulnerable to damage. Also, anybody you hit in that, anybody you hit in the swing radius gets knocked back. So, I didn't even hit him in the face and he died in one shot. Okay. I'm not gonna complain. I wonder if I could have hit him with the knife and still killed him. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I saying? Damn it, I lost my train of thought. Anyway.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
I'm not even gonna bother reading this shit. Because I know most of it by hand. By heart. Anyway. Secret cutscene.
Mierda. Ah, por él. Ah, qué madre. Mierda.
Okay, so there used to be a... Did I see the cutscene already? I don't remember. I might have missed it. Used to be there was a cutscene here, which I know I might have just skipped over it by accident, where Leon hides to the tree and looks and brings out the binoculars. And then I think he curses, and then I think he curses to himself. But so not really a whole point in looking at that. So the first time I did this, I stood right here, and I just tried to pick them all off as they came. And after a while, it worked. But I never realized that was because this game supposedly adapts to your playstyle. In the sense that, if you're struggling, the game will give you more ammo, more herbs. But if you're breezing through, the game will start trying to fight you with attrition. Mine's gonna kill you, and yours isn't. Okay. Okay, I'm trying my best to kill this guy. Damn it! I knew that wasn't gonna work. Alright, well, we'll add that to the list of deaths that's happening. But there are 2 chainsaw dudes in this segment. That's one. And if you trigger the second one, then he's gonna be gone. So I'm trying my best to get him now. Even though I'm messing it up. And honestly, because I'm kind of ashamed that I fucked this up. I'm gonna mess up the buttons so much. Yep. Sit down. Oh shit. Damn it! Not again. Alright, this cycle's gonna be here for a while. It's funny because when I'm not recording, I can do this shit instantly. It's also a lot easier to do it on the Wii, but I digress. And on the Wii, they had that function where if you just swung the Wii remote, it did a quick knife. Didn't do as much damage as a regular knife, but it was a nice function to have. Alright. Frag out! Okay. There we go. Now, whether or not that was actually me being skillful or the game being merciful is another question. Okay. This is how you trigger the second guy.
¡Por allí! ¡No dejes que se escape! Vayan por detrás.
Who are these people?
¡Bloqueale el
What
paso!
are they planning? Chainsaw.
So if you run in here first, the other chainsaw dude, it's assumed that the other chainsaw dude is the one you see in this cutscene. Alright. So while they're trying to beat out the grab shotgun shells, throw this over. Okay. As Senna would say, actually no, I can't even say that because I'm afraid I'll get copyrighted, but the line ends with, whatever happens, we will hold this line. Broke the window upstairs. So now I wait. Is it somewhat of a mess? Yes. But a lot of weapon swapping. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, frag out. Wait. Oh no. This is an interesting predicament I've put myself in. Okay. So the beauty of the shotgun in this game is that it has the ability to knock this fucker back. He's dead. Alright, there's his friends back. And there we go. Done.
La campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
And just in case you forgot what game you were playing,
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
now I have to wonder, how does Hunnigan know the way? It's an interesting question. But I try not to question it. And now in hindsight, I guess I didn't need to use that green-red combo because I don't think I would have taken that much damage anyway. But it's better safe than sorry. You never know when a stray sickle or a stray hatchet will hit you. Those things have been the death of me more often than I care to admit. Now, in theory, this wouldn't be a bad place to stay. You just stay up here as they climb up the ladder, you hit them with the knife, knock them back down. But somehow they're intelligent enough to chuck Molotovs up here if you decide to do that. So, oh well. And now this is where I find things interesting. There goes his niece. But since we have the power of plot armor, we are somehow safe from this. Anyway. So that's the method I like to use to get past this area, because it gets me the most money out of it, and it gets me the most money out of it, or yeah, it gets me the most money out of it. And right now, the best thing to do is just pick up whatever you can. Can you open this? Nope. You can pick up whatever supplies you can, because it'll help you out in the long run. Okay. Break this box. There's another red herb, I'll take that. Hop through the window. And nail a shelf to the wall is not anything out of the ordinary. Okay. Has started to rot. Anyway. Was there a jewel up here? Was there anything up here? Yes. Bullets. It's funny, I'm gonna have so much bullets saved up that when once I start using them, I'm never gonna have them. Which I guess is this game's way of adding up the difficulty. In any case, I'm just trying to grab everything I can. I'm not necessarily gonna need it all, but better to have and not need than to need and not have. I'm not gonna bother reading this, so I'm just gonna scroll through it slowly, so if you want to, you can read it yourself. I say I'm not going to read it, but what I really mean is I'm not going to read it out loud. That I will read it silently. That way, it's not like skipped too quickly, because you can pause it, and even though you paused it, the frame will change, and then you miss the paragraph. Here's another note about the blue medallions. Okay. Trying to operate from memory. I don't remember where all of them are, so I might have to check my map. Let's see. What am I looking at here? 2? That's nice when they come slowly like this. You can take them out one at a time. But the one thing you want to be careful of is these guys, although they will slowly walk towards you, sometimes they will decide to start running like crazy. And and sometimes you can't hear it. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, thank God. Okay, even though I don't really need it, it's nice to have it. Because the eggs do minor healing. I think it's the white eggs do the least, and brown eggs do the medium, and then there's the golden ones, which do the most. Yeah. So if you don't shoot the little 2x4 that's holding up the hatch, and you shoot the pendant into the water, it gets dirty and its value decreases. Also, when you play through here later as Ada, spoilers, she won't even pick it because she's too squeamish. Alright, if I recall correctly, there's 2, maybe 3 more people in this area. One's above me. And there's 2 of them, and there we go. Ah, you messed up. And now you have no face. That's the way I'm supposed to go, but I'm trying to see if there are any other checks, like things I can get dialogue out of. Even though this game's been around for a while, so at this point, you've probably played it yourself or seen someone else play it. Personally, I enjoy this game, so I'm playing it. Now this... it's not the wolf we saved earlier. I just wanted to, but he, oh wait, what was that? Oh. Okay. Now, fun fact, you can actually kill the cows. Am I going to do it? No, it's a waste of time and effort. And if you're knifing the ones over here, they will actually hurt you. Oh. So, I don't do it. Can you choose to do so? Of course. Oh no. Committed to the job. I admire that. Should have just kept doing it. Okay. I know there was one here. Then there's that one over there, which on the Wii is so much easier to hit, but got it nonetheless. I could check the boxes. I should probably do that. I keep forgetting to do that. And then the barrel. Yep, easy enough. Okay. So here, what I'm about to show you is the first of many hidden treasures in this game. And the reason why these treasures exist is, well, they are a form of currency boost. Because as you've been noticing, I've been picking up, I believe they're called pesetas. But I'm just gonna say gold, money, or something more easy for me to say. And the treasures, there's some treasures like the spinels I've been picking up where you find them, you sell them, they're like, it's like enough to buy you a single healing spray. But then the treasures that I like the beer stein that I just picked up, the beer stein, you can combine stuff into it to make it more valuable, which is something I didn't, even though I read the description and it said that it seems like something can be combined into it. I just sold them all separately because I was a kid, wasn't really paying attention. Okay. Now this segment, really big hit or miss. Again, infinitely easier to do it on the Wii because your aim isn't as shaky. Come on, Leon. Hold your breath, for crying out loud. There we go. That's one. And if I can hit the one in there, I think I killed him and his friends. See? Piece of cake. And then... wait for it. Oh shit. It used to be... you can actually... if you... oh fuck, forgot about those. Used to be... that if you can stagger them out of the throw animation long enough, eventually it would just blow up in their hands. Whether or not I just wasn't doing it right, or whether or not if they changed that is beyond me. But likewise, you can also just shoot it out of the air when they chuck it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the more missable treasures in this game. Because at this point in time, you don't have the treasure map. And I don't think you can come back here later. I've never actually tried, so... yeah, you missed this, and that's it. Remember, you have a knife. Don't use your precious bullets on shooting stupid locks. You should, however, use your bullets on shooting the TNT. You can also, it's fun, you can also shoot the rope that's holding them together. That's the tripwire. I personally, on the Wii, that's all I ever aimed for, because on the Wii your aim isn't as shaky. It's only as shaky as your own hand is. But if you notice here, the laser on Leon's gun is just going all over the damn place, even though I'm standing still, nothing's shooting at him, nothing's moving. This coming from a guy who survived Raccoon City, you would think he'd be a bit more steady with his aim. Anyway.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Wow. I'll save when I'm ready to cut the stream.
Feeble humans, let us give you our power.
What time is it?
Soon, you will become unable to resist this
2049.
intoxicating
Okay.
power.
Hey, wake up.
Yay. Crawl out of one hole and into another.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Americano, see? Now what brings a bloke like you to this part of the world? Oh, hey, easy, whoever you are.
Name's Leon. Came here looking for this girl. Seen her?
What, are you supposed to be a cop or something? Nah, you don't look the type.
Maybe.
Okay, let me guess. She's the president's daughter?
That's too good for a guess. Want to start explaining?
Psychic powers. Nah, just kidding with you, amigo. I overheard one of the villagers talking something about the president's daughter in the church.
Comes the executioner.
And who might you be?
Me llamo Luis Serra. I used to be a cop in Madrid. But now I'm just a good-for-nothing guy who happens to be quite a ladies' man.
If only I can
Why'd
do
you
that.
quit?
Phew, Policia. You put your life on the line. Nobody really appreciates you enough for it. Being a hero isn't what it's cracked up to be anymore.
He's not wrong. Especially in this
Used to
day and
be a
age.
cop myself. Only for a day, though.
I thought I was bad.
Somehow I managed to get myself involved with the incident in Raccoon City on my first day in the force.
That is the incident with the viral outbreak, right? I think I might have seen a sample of the virus in a lab at the department.
Do something, cop!
After you. Now.
I really have to know how this guy... Oh. What was he trying to do? Just split our skulls? Would have worked just as well to just hit us in the stomach. Or in the neck.
It's Leon. Sorry I couldn't get in touch sooner, but I was a bit tied up.
You're okay, right?
Fine. There was a male civilian held captive. According to him, Ashley's in a church somewhere.
What happened to him?
He managed to escape.
Do you have a fix on the location of that church?
No, but apparently there's a secret passage in the village that leads there. I'm heading back to the village.
Okay. So. I already forgot what the hell I was talking about. Hopefully I finished my train of thought before that happened. Anyway. Meeting a new, very familiar face. Well.
Over here, stranger.
Now, I'm not the only one who thinks Xur from Destiny was based off this guy. Anyway. You come out here, you see this. How in the hell are you gonna handle that? Although, theoretically, you could just do it with a pistol and a shotgun. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna, at some point, remember that it's touchpad and not triangle to bring up the inventory. There we go. It's a bit more of a sight for sore eyes. Not really. Anyway. So, gonna meet this gentleman here.
Got something that might interest you. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Don't know if you noticed, stranger, but did you see the blue medallion hanging around in the village? Come back after you've shot 10 or more. I've got a specialized gun I want you to try out.
What are you buying? Is that all?
Buying space
Thank
upgrade.
you.
Need that. I'm also gonna buy this just as a reference in case, because I always do that. Because I sometimes autopilot this game, and then I miss out on the cool shit.
Thank you. What
Although
are you
I
buying?
could no, I don't need to
What
tune
are
up
you
anything.
selling?
Rule of thumb: I don't upgrade anything unless it's my
Is that all?
my endgame weapons. And none of these are my endgame weapons.
Thank you. What are you buying?
I mean, you could always base that off your personal preference. Oh no, what am I saying? You could always base your endgame weapons based off the stats if you want to go on the web and look up the stats. But
Thank you.
the weapons I use, I kinda did as a preference. And also, it was, I later did some research on it myself and found out, yeah, some of these aren't the best weapons, but they serve their purpose. Like, and I'll explain why I like them later. So the easiest way to do this segment is to not get hit. Is to not get blown up, and also to try and haul at oh fuck you, pal. To try and haul ass. Blow up. There we go. Is to try and get up here. As far as good position goes, this is the best one I can think of. It's also where you pick up one of these. And now I can hold the line. Getting greedy. I want to just start kicking them so that they can die faster. But something I should be careful of is people chucking shit like that. If he had hit me with that, I'm pretty sure it would have killed me. So I should heal by eating these eggs. Having them Rocky style. I think there used to be a way I did it back where... Okay, I can't do that now. Back where I could use the explosive barrel on this group here. But naturally, I don't remember how to do it all the way, and I don't do the segment. I don't always do the same way. So it is what it is. It's not a bad way to go. It's not the perfect run I could take either. And I'm also wary about using my knife on this segment because if you try to knife them from downhill, or rather from uphill to downhill, the hitbox doesn't register. You could have easily been throwing things at me this whole time, pal. And so could you. Oh, why'd I do that? Oh, thank God their AI is stupid. Okay, I'm being stingy with my bullets. Shoots him in the back of the head, holds his face like he was shot dead. Now I remember there was a way where you can just use your knife, but I don't remember how to do that. And also, as you can tell, I'm not really good enough with the amount of, since I'm kind of out of practice, to do that. Also, I'm fairly certain that method requires the use of Barnhole. Well, because I think on the Wii it was enough to actually that was close enough to actually get him. Okay, the party ain't over. I get it. I think I just knocked him off the edge. Watch me accidentally climb up. Oh no, I didn't. Alright, there we go. Peace at last. I don't remember where everything of value is. Well, I say value, but anything you can pick up in this game has some value to it. There we go. Do that now. Keep it nice and organized. Or try to anyway. Now the game does give you a decent amount of rifle rounds, but even though the rifle is very accurate, it's the only weapon in this game, or one of the two weapons in this game, where you aren't relying on a laser sight. The bolt action one, I hold the ammunition as long as possible, or rather as much as possible, because when I do need it, the situation is tense, so sometimes I miss. I say sometimes, but I've missed very often in the last hour I've been playing. But eventually I'll get back into it. That's another one of those hidden treasures you can miss. You see it, but then sometimes you don't notice when you're on the other side of that. Okay. There's you. Because I know they've got friends coming, I'm just blasting them from a distance. Normally I would shoot him once and then run up to him. Even though like I should not have done it there, but I did it anyway. Alright. Now, I want to be stingy with my healing items. Because I do know I'm going to get healing items further on that are going to be useful. So, let's see if I can do this. Crouch. Fire in the hole. Wait for it. Yep. Now, I know they've got more coming, so I'm not going to try and spend the time to knife them. Oh, I heard the door open. No. There we go. Anything else? Nope. I'm also really happy that in this game they separated your treasures and your key items from your regular inventory. Because playing the old Resident Evils, where inventory management was the biggest pain in the ass, on top of everything else that you had to do. Let's see if I can do this again. Have a nice swim! There we go. Alright, and just like I said, I'm about to get some nice healing items. I'm doing it this way. And then, okay. Boom. Now, personally, this is usually about the same place. Oh, wait. That's why I have to reload everything. Whenever I get to this point in the game, I don't have a whole lot of space to do this. But when I do have it, I like to use it. It's a shame because I usually only am able to hold like maybe 2 fish. And that's it. But the fish serve as a pretty good healing item in this game. And this is one of the 2 areas where you can get them. So I'm getting them I'm gonna bring a couple now. Did I not kill that one? There we go. I'm gonna regret this decision because later on I'm not gonna have any space at all. I remember how I did this. There we go. No survivors. Also, I think a problem with this game is the ammunition and stuff has a smaller stack than on the PS. Actually on the Wii, I should say. I never played the PS2 version or the PS3 version. Did I? I know I did the Wii version. I don't think I did the PS3. Okay. Yep, I have inventory problems again. Yeah. The rifle rounds used to hold a stack of 30, and so did the shotgun shells. So, as you can tell, I don't have any space, and the fish is the fish is gonna take up a lot of it. That's the most damning part of this game is I can do this without getting hurt. Alright. Oh no, I have enough for that. Cool. Money in the closet. And end of chapter.
Nuestro jefe se cuidará de la raya. Y la plaga es mucho mejor que la
You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider. Just remember, if you become unpleasant to our eyes, you'll face severe consequences.
What? Same blood.
Anyway, wasn't such a bad. That went out a lot better than the first chapter.
Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados? That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Alright, so I'm still alive. Is anyone commenting? Nope, no comments, no one's watching. Okay. Anyway. Cutscene. Secret one. Wow. Yep. Nope, it wasn't over there. It's funny to me because, I think... Little... Never mind. I'll show that. I might show that off later. I'm gonna need to get rid of these fish. Alright. I interrupt you in the can, buddy. Sorry. I think there's something to be said about this, too. Guess they're at least somewhat civilized. Yep. Okay, there's an egg in the oven. And there's an incendiary grenade over here. Is there ammo here? Oh, money. So, there's also an herb upstairs. But I think the most useful item is probably the grenade, even though I don't really need it right now. Now, I could use the shotgun and knock his ass back every time he gets close. This is another way of doing it. There we go, nothing so tough. It's funny because the first time you meet a chainsaw dude, you're freaking out. Guaranteed you're freaking out. But play this game enough, you learn to keep cool. Don't learn to shoot straight, but you learn to keep cool. She's got a kitchen knife. Used to be you could be able to line up the shot as well. But I'm not very good at that anymore. Well, that kind of worked. So my goal is I'm just trying my best to fucking empty up space because I don't want to leave behind the incendiary grenade. Did I grab the machine gun ammo in the nest? I think I did. Possibly, maybe. No, I did not. Did I reload the rifle? Press the wrong button again. Do I like that I'm kind of just throwing away rifle rounds like this? There aren't very many segments where I need the rifle. And by the time when I do get there, the game does kind of give me rifle rounds, so I'll take it then. But I'm gonna take this now. Do I have space? Nope. No, I don't. So I can leave the egg and the herb behind. Actually, yeah, I'm leaving the egg and the herb behind. It's a shame I have to fight. I think I get the next space upgrade after I rescue Ashley. Also, now's my chance. Did I? Yes, I got all 7 at the farm, so that's fine. This is where I'm also going to use the rest of my rifle rounds. And this went horribly wrong. Yes, please run at me in a straight line. And blow off all your heads. Or I can fuck that up again. Funny, that guy behind me, the one that was just spinning in circles with no head. Oh shit. Scared the crap out of me when I kicked his friend. So I honestly thought he was about to get me. Oh, no space. It's just a flash grenade. I don't need it. Need those. I'll discard a singular fish. Because I want this egg. It's a gold one, so it's a full heal. And that's valuable. Grab this, whatchamacallit here. And I guess I can discard the other fish too, because I want that incendiary grenade. I mean, not the incendiary grenade, the flashbang. Because I am gonna use the flash grenades later, pretty soon, so I want to have them. So I don't really have to clear this area out too much. And I think that's that's a white one, a white egg. It's nice. Most of the key items in this game are a one-time use, so you never have to. So you don't have to worry about you always lose them after you use them. Is there a snake in this one? Well, not yet, anyway. I like the music in these save rooms. They're nice. And I'm not that dumb. Even though I do want to get rid of some things in my inventory. Alright. Shoot that. Shoot this. And these are accuracy of a stormtrooper. Okay. Alright. Was there anything else?
Got something that might interest you. Gotta select. What are you buying? What are you buying? What are you selling? Is that all? Ah. 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 Thank you.
Now, it's important to try and save up some money. So, it's why I'm not, like, upgrading my current set of weapons. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, alright, I'm good. Because later on, when you do upgrade your weapons and you fully upgrade them, they get expensive as hell. Is that a grenade up there? Yep. Alright. Don't need it, but... It's always nice to have a regular grenade on me. There are very few instances where I desperately need to clear out a group with a grenade, but when I do, it's nice to have one on hand. Ah. Wait, I should probably back up. Okay. See, I remember where all these are. See, I can hit them too while I'm at it. 8. Let me go inside and get the thing first before I forget about them. It's nice to have money. Money makes the world go around. Just mix this in. And then... yeah, I can discard the rest. Okay. Let's see. 9. Crying out loud, Leon. Oh, I didn't have to ditch those. Fuck it. Okay. Now can we hit the thing, Leon? Yes, yes we can. Thank you. Did I hit that one, or was that a different one I was thinking about? Okay. I'll take this. It helps later, believe me. There we go. Yeah, forgive me, I don't remember how to do this puzzle the quick way. Pretty sure there's a faster way than doing that, but I finished it. So the clue for that puzzle is in the gravestones. Like in the cemetery below. Or behind me, I should say. You can you look down there, you check the gravestones, and you'll see specific symbols, and those are the ones that that you have to light up.
Leon, have you reached the church yet?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Leon, did I mention not to take the scenic route? At any rate, Ashley's probably inside that structure. Rescue her, hurry!
Anyway, so there's that cutscene, which triggers very often because I know ahead of time that this is locked.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
There we go. So, doesn't make any sense. This looks like the kind of door that's like two doors. So like you put it in and then what? Like this piece is attached to one door and that one opens up behind it. How does this work? Oh, so I'm almost 100% certain that that with the amount of force that Leon puts behind his kick, it just busts the door down. But it is what it is. It's a Resident Evil game. You have to find the key to everything. Ouch. That works too. Okay. Now, is that my phone, or is that actually someone watching? That's someone watching? Welcome. Oh shit! Closure of the church. That might actually be just my phone. Oh, hey, Aztec. I'm doing alright. What time is it? Oh, it's 21:34. I'm doing alright. Closure of the church. Okay, so there's a somewhat of a exposition dump there. So, actually, I don't know if I want to spoil it just yet. But I will. I think I'll wait till the next chapter before I spoil it. Be better that way. Now, the last one was on underneath the bridge, was it not? Was it underneath this part of the bridge? No, yeah, it's the one down here. Right? Possibly. My memory is shot. Wait. Or did I get them all? I'm just going crazy. Oh. No. I just forgot the one that was back there. I'm looking at the phone, Aztec. What am I looking at? Also, to forgive me, the chat, everything's a little slow up here because, well, my Wi-Fi is kind of slow. So, there is the 15th one. And that is useful. The note stated that you can get 10 out of 15 and he'll give you the gun. But if you get 15 out of 15, he gives you the first upgrade for free. Which I personally like. Also, I'm just gonna... There's something you can do to piss off the entire, piss off some enemies and trigger them. So I'm gonna do that after I kill this guy. And that is... I don't want to waste a rifle bullet on it, but I can't trust that I'm going to hit it first shot with the pistol either. Anyway. If you do that, you piss off a group of enemies and they will come after you. And I think they spawn infinitely if when they do. Anyway. Flock of birds. Flash out. They don't give you a whole lot of money per bird, but it's nice to have. And they give you your flashbang back, so what more can I ask for? No. There are some items here. I'm gonna grab them now. There's at least a jewel here. I don't know if there was anything else. Now, this used to be a mine, like an active, like a rock mine, as you can tell, or some sort of quarry. But they've since sealed that off, and we'll find out later what they're keeping in there. You can hear it now, actually. I think there might have been a note about it as well, but I might have skipped it, or I lost it, or I ignored it when I read it. One or the other. It happens. Even though I'm saying I'm trying to avoid autopiloting this game, I'm kind of autopiloting this game. Anyway. I'm gonna come down here, grab all the shit. There's nothing in that lantern, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've shot that thing enough times to know, yeah, there's nothing in it. Anyway. Oh, I shouldn't have reloaded the gun. Oh well.
Got some rare. What are you selling?
You can ditch this handgun.
Is that all? What are you buying?
Or this one. And normally I would break these barrels, but since my, I'm pretty sure they'll be back here when I come back later, and I don't actually have any space for anything right now, I'm not gonna break them now. Same, oh no, I broke those already. Hey. I'm leaving behind hanging ammo like crazy, but I don't really need it. I need it, but at the same time right now I don't need it. Okay. I don't remember how I did this part, but I do know that there are those over there, so that takes care of one. There's a couple of traps in this one place, and I think it's the 1 and 2 over there. Oh. Tell me I can't even... well... oh. And here I was wondering how I was going to clear up some space in my inventory. Thank you. That was a miss. Now if this was Siege, I would have went through that wall and killed them. Okay. I gotta do something. I'm missing out on items. There should be a group of guys coming, I think. Right? I don't remember. I don't know why. Fine. Okay. Killed him. I want those. I want that. There we go. Here comes the cavalry. Have a grenade. There we go. I can at least go and grab that ammo now. Gold egg? White egg. Now, I'm just gotta see if the comments are updating. I apologize. Since I plugged in a data cable into my PS4 so that I'm on a LAN connection. Whenever I'm using my PS4, period. My phones and any other internet, anything that's using wireless, just their connection just goes to shit. So. Giant game of Ring Around the fucking Rosie. That's not what I had in mind. Anyway. There we go. I think most of the headache in this area is gone. Never mind. I heard one. Where is he coming from? Hey, pal. There we go. Easy. Break that. And then break this. And there we go. Antique pipe. Another treasure. And I think there was a incendiary. Do I have the space for that? No, and I already have 3 of them, so I should be fine. Okay. Actually, I'm not gonna break. I'm not gonna shoot that. I'm gonna do this. Why does that sound like there's one behind me? Like, it sounded like there was one off to my left. Oh, because there was. Fire in the hole. This is too easy. Okay, so I've got 2 white eggs. That helps. You're gonna give me a headache trying to get you as well. Wait, where the hell did it go? Where'd it go? That's where it went. Went into the fucking ground, alright. Didn't need you anyway. Alright. So... now remember, there were 2 police officers at the beginning. We're about to see what happened to the second one. Now I can mix that with this. And there goes the other guy.
Shit. Vámonos. Okay, ándale.
Yep. That is I believe in the document they called it Del Lago. Seeing as my Spanish is very bad, I'm not even going to try to translate that. Okay. Again, I've got a decent amount of handgun ammo, so I'm not gonna sweat losing a little bit here and there. Especially since if I actually need it, the game will give me them anyway. So I'm debating how I want to play this. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I don't really care. So this is actually a hidden trophy you can do. And that is, you can summon the beast of the lake if you do that. And that kicked me all the way back here. God damn it. I should have hit this. I should have hit the typewriter. Now, if you want to get the trophy and not have a death on your on the actual record, you save. When it kills you, you hit no on the continue, and then you just go about your business. But I'm not going to do that. Although there are many instances where I can save scum, I'm going to avoid doing that this playthrough. To the best I can anyway. Likewise, I will however save here, just in case I accidentally hit no when I'm fighting the monster. And I overwrote a save that I did because I wanted to play this game again. And then I thought better of it and decided to stop, and then later I would come back to stream it. Alright, so this is our first boss. Not really that hard of a boss, but it's a boss. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go right. And I'm supposed to go right. I should have just stayed right on that one. But this is what happens if you get knocked off the boat. You have to spam the button and okay. You have to spam the button. You have to spam the button to get back to the boat, because if he gets to you before you get to the boat, when he comes up like he did before, he will kill you. He will eat you. And I forget, I think it's like 20 I have to hit in there before I kill him? And yes, you do only have to hit one in there before he will before he closes. Very fortunate. Really? That was it? Did I put it on easy by accident? Oh, so glad it's not like the Sheva quick time event in the final fight. Resident Evil 5, because that one is just straight bullshit. I'm not apologize to anyone who's commenting and I'm not reading it, because the only comment I see on my phone is look at the phone. And that's all I got. Alright, game over. I can go home now. I mean, I'm already home, but... Well, if you're a believer that dreams are a warning or a sign... Anyway.
Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm alright now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Anyway. Anonymous letter. Okay, how's my inventory look? Okay, I'm gonna take the flash grenades, because that's actually, I need that now. It's not because I want to kill more birds. And I think there was an item in here? Or was that just me messing around as a kid, just wanting to destroy them? Yeah, I think it might just be me messing around as a kid, wanting to destroy them. Anyway. So you notice, you see fish swimming around in the water. You can easily, now that you've killed Delago, you could just throw it into the water and hit him like that. Now, if I wasn't already jacked up with an inventory full of crap, I would probably do that. It's free healing. But don't have the space for it, so I'm not going to do it. Anyway. What can I get rid of? What can I lose? I can discard the incendiary grenade.
Got some rare things on sale. What are you buying? Is that all? Is that all? Is that? Thank you.
I'm gonna get that now.
What are you selling?
Because in the note it mentions
Is that
something
old,
called
stranger? Is that old?
El Gigante, and I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, he's... I'll use the TMP on him. As far as bosses go, he's not so... The first time you meet him, he's not so tough. But later on, when you do encounter him, he becomes a big pain in the rear end. Well, no, he himself is not that bad. It's the fact that the next time you face him, now you gotta worry about him grabbing Ashley. Hey there. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't want to throw away too many things because they might come in handy. I'll discard the herb. I don't need it. I've got other herbs. Anyway. So, the only reason I came back here is I was after the green gem. The green gem, because the mask and the beer stein, I believe, can go for upwards of 15,000 when you fully plug them in with all the pieces you need, and I'm going for that. There we go. I guess I can grab the pistol rounds from here now, can't I? Yep. Easy. Yes, I'm gonna use the flash. Fuck me. Forgot he turns as well. Well, no, I think it's actually randomized. There we go. So those things are called Las Plagas. You get a note about it later on, and but I'm going to spoil it now and tell them what they're Las Plagas. They're a parasite capable of controlling the host, which is what's happened to the people of this place. They were infected with the parasite, and it's also what they shot into Leon's neck in that one cutscene. It's also make mention in a note earlier that they were trying to get his, they were hoping, what they're trying to do is, they're trying to buy time, so that the one inside Leon will mature, and therefore he'll join the ranks of the countless creatures that these people are, and you'll find out later that that was their plan with Ashley this whole time. Is they kidnapped her, infected her, and from there, I'm not sure. Maybe they could have used her to take control of the president. But unfortunately, we are here to stop that. I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I skipped that cutscene. I shouldn't have done that, but basically what happened. Well, this worked out better than I was hoping. Okay. Alright, I need breathing space, people. God damn it. You gonna sprout one too? Personally, I don't like these things. Oh no. Oh thank God. These things at this low health can kill you in 2 hits. Pick up the treasure. Did I? Yeah, I did. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, so what we just did was we closed off the, we lowered the drawbridge over up there, lowered like the dam up there, and which stopped the water from coming down. It's an old, as I said, I'm trying not to, but I do end up autopiloting when I'm playing this. And since I've seen a lot of these cutscenes already, it's sometimes I will hit touchpad and skip the cutscene. Now I'm not going to skip any major story ones, hopefully, but these I have a very high chance I will.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Right. Okay. Luckily for us, none of these bats are rabid. Anyway. Now that the boat is here. Funny enough, when I first played this game, I didn't realize there was a boat at the end of the thing. So as soon as I grabbed the tunnel, I turned around and I ran back. And I had to go through the area where it was like a bridge over water a couple of times.
Got a selection of what are you buying?
I'm doing a poor job of describing that, I'm sorry. I had to go through the next, I had to backtrack.
What are you selling?
Through the last 2 areas between here and the key.
Thank you.
Well, actually, no, between here and the lake. This point in the lake. And that way it's not fun. When you were as inexperienced as I was, it was not fun. I grabbed this already. So Now, if my English can hold up, I'm fighting yet another boss. As I said, the first time you meet this boss, it's pretty easy. But the time afterwards, I'm just gonna use that. Keep myself full health. The first time is pretty easy. Afterwards, it gets harder.
¡Rápido! 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 ¡Carla! ¡Usa los músculos! ¡Rápido! ¡Apúrense! ¡Por aquí! ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Por aquí! ¡Por aquí! ¡Ay! ¡Se vuelve loco! ¡Mierda!
Not with Leon. Unfortunately, now Leon's only got this little pea shooter to defend himself. This reveals his weak point. Let me reload first. I forget how many times you have to cut it, hit a slash at it before it dies. But on the Wii, you could do it. It took two times jumping on his back to get it, because obviously swinging the remote side to side is much faster than spamming the button. But now that the dog is here, now if you had shot the wolf out of the trap, he wouldn't have shown up. Oh no! Hey, go get him again, will ya? Again, the dog kinda helps, kinda doesn't. One more time. Oh, this is no picnic, I'll tell you that much. First time I got hit by that, I pressed square and X. I think this is it. That should be enough. There we go. I love how Leon blocks his face and just starts backing up, even though later on, when the thing falls on you, you're given the option to dodge it. And I'm pretty sure if you don't walk out of the way, or if you fail to dodge, it will land on you and kill you. But in any case, that was El Gigante. Not one of the one of the more interesting characters you'll encounter in the Souls and in the Souls. He really does feel like a Souls boss. In the Resident Evil games, other ones being Nemesis and what was another one I found interesting? No, I think it was just Nemesis and this guy. I mean, I personally didn't like having to fight the El Gigante in Resident Evil 5, even though you might see that. There used to be a snake in one of those boxes. Hey there. That was such a fucked up toss. Holy shit. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, the El Gigante boss in Resident Evil 5 was kind of lackluster. I mean, really the only thing that made him, he wasn't really much of a challenge, I say. Like, the only time it was difficult was if you were doing co-op and the other guy had no clue how to do quick time events. That was the only challenge with El Gigante. Also, if you didn't pick off the people that spawned on the sides of the boss room. But other than that, the fight in Resident Evil 5 was a piece of cake. It was one of those segments where it was, there I am, just put bullets in me. That's really all it was in Resident Evil 5. At least in this game, you had to move around. You had to avoid getting grabbed by him and all that other fun jazz. Okay, this puzzle. Was that it? Nope. Okay. There we go. Alright. And here begins probably one of the more, probably the more entertaining parts of this game.
Ashley!
Don't come!
Hey! Take it easy.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me. It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
Good work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Okay, I'm actually gonna read this one now. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wait, follow me.
Okay. So, yep, Resident Evil 4 is a giant escort mission. Well, it's not as bad as that sounds. Notice how Ashley is just hot, just like kind of shrugs down and hides behind Leon. Yeah, at least she does that. And if you aim, she ducks. So she doesn't ever really get in your way, thankfully. And you do have to catch her, because she can't jump down ladders. But I also know that you can skip the first time because this happens.
I'll take the girl.
Who are you?
If you must know, my name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnap the president's daughter in order to give her our power, and then send her back.
No.
Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
We just planted her a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a party when she returns home to her loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me.
I'm gonna point out that if they needed us alive, why would they be firing, you know,
You okay?
Leon,
fire
what
arrows at
happened
us?
to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess. We can get out of it.
Okay. Nah. Alright. So, this is gonna happen. Gonna need these more than you think. Alright.
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Anyway. Guys who spit fire, if you hit them as they're breathing in, I guess they inhale and set themselves on fire. Oh, the music's just getting eerie, or there's actually an enemy. The music sounds like there's another hostile here, but I don't see him. Now, I could also actually go back inside the church and kill the two archers that showed up, because apparently Sadler amscrayed. Don't know where he went, but yeah. He amps great.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you buying?
Okay, now we're talking.
Come back anytime. What are you buying? What are you selling?
I'm gonna sell you this thing.
I am.
I'm gonna buy this off you.
A choice of an avid gun collector. It's a nice gun, stranger.
Indeed it is. Only downside,
What are you selling?
I'm gonna ditch. I'm gonna ditch the
Is that all?
incendiary. I don't need it
Thank you.
right now. And
Is that all?
I'm gonna ditch the herb.
Thank you. Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all?
Pass the upgrade, very welcome.
Thank you. What are you buying?
Now that this is done, I can put that there. And I'm gonna stick this here. That's the first aid spray from the very beginning of the game. I still have it. I'm proud of myself for that. Does this... Yep, figured as much. Okay. Yeah. There. Sorry, my OCD kicked in.
Thank you.
Okay. Actually, let me upgrade this.
What are you buying? Is that all? Is that all?
Okay. So the Red 9 is going to be my go-to. It's going to be my endgame gun. Partially because I like the sound this thing makes. Also, it's basically a... reminds me of the C96 from Medal of Honor Airborne, and I love that game. I can't tell. Was this in Battlefield 1? I think this might have been in Battlefield 1. Oh, no. No, the PO... No. Battlefield 1 had the PO8? Just... Anyway. Yep. They stuck another Spinel in there. Okay, just check to make sure there's nothing back here.
Wait.
Put you there. So, problem with this game is that despite the fact that their ultimate goal is to kidnap Ashley and use her in their plan, a lot of the people here are just as likely to kill her than they are to actually kidnap her. Now I know one is going to pop out from the... Oh, I guess she popped out already. Okay. Using the shotgun a lot more than I would like to admit. think you're about to pop, aren't you? Oh, no, you're not. Nice. Okay. Reason why. Easy.
Follow me.
I'm pretty sure I got all of them, so I should be fine. Right? Yep. Hide around there. If you walk into a bear trap, you take damage, and then you can get yourself out. But she can't. She's just gonna stay there and bleed to death if you don't come and rescue her. Okay, so actually I don't need to do this yet. They keep mentioning a third party, and they believe that it's me. But an actual, you'll see this later. But the U.S. government is not the one that's involved here. Okay, they're getting close for comfort. Come on. Damn it! He stumbled out of range. Fuck me. Alright. You asked for it. Don't tell me you're about to burst too. Oh no, you're not. Okay. Something you also want to be careful, if you kick, Leon's leg can kick and land on top of a bear trap. That one might have actually hit me. Okay. I grab all the ammo I can now. I'm gonna do this. You done doing the boogie over here? Fine, they're giving me all these rifle rounds. I'm not gonna need it for this segment. Alright, and this is something I want to show off. So, the AI for Ashley isn't bad. Like, at least, you know, she stays out of your way and stuff. But watch what happens. She has no idea how the hell she's gonna get out of this problem. So naturally, I gotta do this myself. Also, if you tilt your camera up, she will and try to do an upskirt on her. She will accuse you of being a pervert, and I'm not gonna do that. However, if you use a sniper rifle and look up, which she won't. Well, if you use a weapon, period, she won't say anything because she will duck down. But still, I'm not gonna do that.
Welcome. Got a selection. What are you buying?
Anything I can stock up on.
What are you selling? Is that all? What are you buying? Come back.
Alright. I'm as equipped as I can be.
Anytime.
This is all I got. Let me reload this actually. Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Leon, I have some bad news.
I'd rather not hear it.
Well, I'm afraid I have to tell you anyway. We've lost contact with the chopper. Someone must have shot it down, though we can't determine who.
Great.
We're prepping another chopper for you. Meanwhile, I want you to head towards the extraction point.
Got it.
Okay. And here comes our Rainbow Six Siege. All that training from Siege hopefully pays off.
What are we gonna do, Leon?
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched all right. Quick, in that cabin!
Funny because the graphics for this, they didn't really 100% redo because you saw some goofy faces in the
Leon! Small world, eh? Well, I see that the president's equipped his daughter with ballistics, too.
How rude! And I don't believe there's any relevance with my figure and my standing. Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. Perhaps the young lady might want to introduce herself first before asking someone his name.
Her name's Ashley Graham, the president's daughter.
Is she... well, you know.
Don't worry. She's cool.
Never mind. There's supposed to be some kind of obvious symptom before you turn into one of them anyway.
Look!
Ashley, upstairs!
Okay, it's game time.
Anyway. So, just like before, use this. You block off their entrances. And that gives you time to pick up the items around the shack. Bullets here, herbs. And I'm not going to show it off. Well, maybe I will. But if you shoot him too many times, he will kill you. There's actually a cutscene for it as well. Darn it. I'd give anything to have Cav tell me how many more I have to deal with. Pistol. Okay, that hit me, and he hits me anything else would be enough to kill me. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, that's why I don't like those things. Serious? Okay. I see what I'm looking at with. Okay. I may not need that. Another fucking one. Okay, there's two of them. It's now officially not a waste. Knock up. There's not too many of them to deal with. Lewis can really hold his own. Okay, I'm gonna use this, I'll be able to survive one hit from those things.
Use this.
Oh, it's giving me a fucking grenade. That one. God damn it. All right. Such a not. I wasn't having a bad run. Or at least I can skip all this now. Again. You wait. Only reason is just empty a slot. Okay. Still gotta hoard them downstairs. You know, I want... They mentioned they were gonna remaster this game. This game is great. Much as I'd like to see what they were planning to do with a remaster for this game, I don't think it's very necessary. You gonna sprout? You are, though. Not like having those things that close to me. Just gonna use this. Keep shooting them, dude. Don't worry about me. Oh, now there's two of you. I broke that window up.
Looks like they're backing off.
So, what do we do now?
The bridge I crossed to get here's out. So I guess we have no choice but to keep moving.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Louis.
Alright. I remember back in the PS on the Wii when I can do a no death run. Good times. Okay. Is she gonna ask for a catch? No, I'm pretty sure she'll actually she is. There should be machine gun ammo around here somewhere. I don't remember where it is, but I know there is some. Okay.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you buying? What are you buying? What are you selling? Is that all? Come back anytime.
Alright. 2 routes. So long ago, I was informed by Lord Sadler that our men had shot down a United States military helicopter. Go figure. That's what they think. Okay. I'm going to enjoy this so much. So, really, all you gotta do is take one route or the other. But both ways hold a key or hold a piece of the elegant mask. So I want it. So I'm just gonna do this and do all these now. This is kind of frustrating. But it's the best I can do.
Leon!
Well, that went so south.
Wait.
Oh wait, no, I don't want him going that way. Please. Thank God. Not again. What's the shake? Oh, he may get me with this. Alright. So usually, the part that's hard about that fight is that if you're not careful, he goes after Ashley, either picks her up and squeezes her to death. And for good measure, he'll also go ahead and slam her into the ground after she kills her. Now, what you could have done, which I had done kind of poorly when I was playing, was you shoot the rock, and he gets stuck on the rock, and you get a moment to break the door down and get out. But we're not going to do that. I got what I came here for. But since I also accidentally picked up the key, I want to get rid of it. So. Okay. Got the key. Got the treasure. Now I'm gonna go to the other side. The other side has the other treasure and has all the Ganados. Although this route is honestly the quickest. I'm after the treasure. Also, you get a good chunk of money doing this because there's a couple of tough enemies in this next part. So, should be fun. Look at all the dust just grinding off that. Anyway, this segment, even though it has more enemies and is longer, if you can't keep El Gigante from killing Ashley, this is how you deal with there we go. Oh God, why? I fucking missed. Fucking missed. And I don't have any more. Okay. I really don't want to use this spray. My dumbass also hit the explosive cart, which I was hoping to use in the in this area coming up, not you about to sprout too? About to sprout one too. Okay. Well, at least you dropped me an herb. Glad you were paying attention. Okay. Need this thing now. Well, maybe not right now, but I'm gonna need this thing now. This is not the one I want to jump down. Jump down this one. Okay. Time to have some fun. Personally, this is where I would like to use that explosive barrel if I hadn't messed that up earlier. But it is what it is. There we go. That was intense. Okay. There's apparently one left. Oh, that's where you are. Actually, I'm not gonna do that on a half health. Okay, maybe I could have done that. He didn't pop. Alright. Oh yeah, that's the slow way of opening the door. This is the fast way. And here is the last part of the elegant mask. And I can sell that off for a nice lump sum. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume this is where the other chainsaw lady came from when she busted through the door. Anyway. Well, that didn't go as well as I was hoping. Is this somewhat of a waste? Yes. all my grenades, why don't you? I'm just over here trying to grab all the stuff before it disappears. Running me a straight line, I'll take it. Okay. Oh no. I got too cocky. Alright. And now I think that was everything. Notice how I'm pretty sure Leon jammed more than 5 rounds into the magazine. Or rather into the well, or whatever you call this thing. Actually, before I reload that, let me see if I can get a ammunition upgrade. No, wait. There we go. Easy enough. I'm now completely out of any healing items, and I'm still jam-packed full of ammunition, but that's alright. I love this. I love the save room music in this game. Village's Last Defense. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that the trap was there's actually the trap he speaks of, the ambush, got foiled by Ada because she blundered into it first.
Welcome.
And then Leon came along.
Got a selection of what are you buying?
Damn it. Okay.
What are you selling?
So, theoretically...
Is that all, stranger?
Where am I going with that
Thank
sentence?
you.
So...
I'll... Thank you.
Yeah, that didn't work out very well for them. I'll say that much.
Come back anytime.
No, I would prefer not to reload this and just upgrade it later, because I can reload it and the game will give me the ammo. But don't got much of a choice, so got to. Now, on to the final. Well, I wouldn't say final boss, but we're coming to the end of like the first third of the game, if you will. Like, if I had to divide this game up, I would say I would divide it up in thirds. It makes it that much easier to judge. Okay. Bye. Bye. It's funny, you can actually hear them thudding onto the ground, which suggests that the ground wasn't actually that far below, but in any case, it still was pretty low. You can see Ashley pumping her fist like, yeah, you got him. And so if I didn't shoot those guys there, they would have jumped on top of our little lift and would have started hacking away at the support cable. Which again, their goal is not to kill Ashley, but yet they do it anyway. I think we might have to shoot one more. Nope. We're good. Okay. Can't jump over that, so it's just gonna run around and throw the door up. Close. The guy throws the door open with her hands, pushes it open, I don't know. Shoves it open is a better way of saying it.
Wait.
2 for 2. Please don't pop. I don't feel like dealing with another one of you. Motherfucker popped. Suffice it to say, they eat up a lot of bullets. Okay. This blood's still fresh. Was there some kind of ritual here? It's actually a lot of blood, considering where the cut that came from. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beer stein completed. Okay. This is where the fun... This is another... We have another boss coming up. It's just boss after boss, ain't it?
Follow me.
Come on, Ashley.
What are you buying?
I'm gonna buy me some healing sprays. Yep.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Ah. Come back anytime.
Then I'm gonna save. Okay. Last big challenge before we get off this, get out of this village.
You better stay outside. Ashley, go hide.
Yeah.
Please tell me that counted. Oh, thank God.
Hasta luego.
Okay, so I kind of skipped a part of that, but I think you get the picture. Certainly one of the freakier bosses in this game. Certainly not the way I normally do it, but it worked. And I didn't die. And yes, as gross as it is, this is the key you need to get out of this place. Okay. Now I get to grab everything that I didn't grab during the fight. funny. This game has a thing about giving you the stuff you need for a fight during the fight. That's something you notice in a lot of Resident Evil games now that I think about it. Sometimes all the time you'll get some stuff before the fight, so that when you get into the fight, during the initial exchange, you're not defenseless. But if you're really that low on ammunition, then in the fight you should have enough stuff to finish the boss off. Unless you're a really poor shot. Which, don't be ashamed that it happens.
Are you okay, Leon?
I'm fine. This is always fine. Yeah, the Resi games, they give you, most of the fights, they give you stuff going in and during the fight. Anyway, don't need to talk to him. And I'm honestly glad that on the return trip you don't have to deal with any hostiles. You just gotta step on the lift, and it just cutscenes you up. See? And now we are out. Or so you think. On to the castle we go. I'm not gonna reload that. Putting aside I don't need it. I'm about to replace it with a better one anyway. Alright. So, now that we're out of the village and onto the castle, the Spinels get replaced with the Velvet Blues, which I'm guessing is a form, based on the look, it's just a crystal. And you'll see. It's funny because I thought they used I thought they used the last of them to stop us before, but I guess they didn't.
You take that one.
Okay.
Ready?
It's funny. Because if it were me or Minecraft or anyone in the squad, for that matter, if this was real, we would have fucking turned the wheel the wrong way.
Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway. There we go. No, I'm not going to save right now. Okay. So, we're done with the first third of the game. And I think there's a little something here if I would so desire. No point in turning back now. So, we are on to the castle. New dangers await us. We killed the chief of the last part, which is kind of like Salazar's lieutenant, Saddler's lieutenant. So now, there's going to be new enemies, new threats. I should really go ahead and... Oh. Wait.
Welcome. Got some rare. What are you? Is Thank you. Come back anytime.
Right. There we go. It's funny. I'm going crazy over a chicken egg and it's not even a brown one. Or a gold one. Anyway. It's on to new... We're in a new area, new enemies, new lieutenant, which means...
What are
new
you
equipment.
buying? Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
I could get this, I'm not going to. I could buy this, I don't have to. Get a free one later. Gonna need to get one of these. Actually, I should remember to sell some of my stuff off first. Let's see. Sell this bad boy.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you.
And I'm gonna sell this bad boy.
Is that all, stranger?
And I'm gonna get me. Get me this. Which is supposed to be a better for long range type shotgun. Still gonna use it for short range though.
Thank you.
Gonna get me this.
Thank you.
I'm going to get me
Is that all?
This.
Thank you.
Don't need that. Let me get this. There we go.
Thank you. What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Is that all? What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you.
I don't think I need the machine gun at all going forward at the moment, so I'm gonna hold off upgrading, reloading it. Unless, of course, space becomes an issue. Which it might.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Is that all? Thank
Wait
you.
a little moment on wait a bit on that for future use.
What are you buying?
Yep. That's it. I actually like this gun, but during the first playthrough I don't use it. Anyway. So where do we stand? This needs to be combined with this. This needs to be combined with this. And... Yep. Let me reorganize my inventory. And there we go. Wait. There we go. Bit more organized. Anyway. Oop, there's another herb here. Alright, YouTube. I think that'll be it for part 1 of Resident Evil 4. This has been Alloway. Signing off. Peace.